How's her pressure?
Climbing.
What does that mean?
Emily, have you recently suffered from any headaches, blurred vision?
No. No, is it the baby?
Well, before I can answer that, I need you to relax while I run a few tests, okay?
Okay, I heard the relaxed part, but what is she not saying? Mom, what? Don't lie to me. Am I gonna lose the baby?
Something wrong with the baby.
Was that Emily on the phone?
No, it was the hospital. I guess I'm listed as the father.
Well, did they say what was wrong?
No, they just said that I should get there right away.
Okay, then you better go.
Yeah. Come with me.
This is our own couch in our own cottage.
Yeah, it's a little bit nicer than some of the places that we've lived, like the backseat of your car.
You know, we were dying for that car when we were up on the roof that night.
It was so cold.
Or the boarded up nightclub.
Yeah, that was actually kind of scary because we could have starved to death if Maddie hadn't brought us food.
Yeah. I wish there was something we could do for her.
Yeah, I know. But she's so shut down, which is totally unlike her. I mean, Maddie has an answer for everything.
That's the problem. I think for the first time in her life, she's up against something that she can't solve.
Well, she definitely didn't kill Leah. I mean, why would she? Leah moved in on Casey after Maddie broke up with him.
And she's friends with Nate.
Maddie did not murder anybody. I will never believe that.
Yeah, the trouble is that half the school is going to disagree with you.
I just feel bad for Casey because everybody's saying she's guilty, and he's still crazy about her. You know that he is.
Yeah, I know. His mom's like, keeping him away from her.
Yeah, what is it with mothers and their sons? We're definitely adopting girls.
It's fine by me.
Will? Gran? Hey, it's Mom!
Yeah.
Boy. I heard the good news. I am so happy. I have always loved this little cottage, especially when your sister lived here. But I know you're gonna make it your own. You're gonna be very happy here.
Oh, thanks. We've already eaten.
My son, the comedian. It's a housewarming gift.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Barbara?
I've already had enough this morning. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, no answering machine? I'll buy you one.
Mom, we don't need an answering machine. We have cell phones.
Honey, how are you going to screen your calls when you're at home without an answering machine? All those third world people will be calling you all day long. I'll buy you one.
Okay, if it makes you happy.
What makes me happy is seeing you happy and seeing your little Gwen happy. She's got a smile on her face.
Well, we're really glad to have our own place.
Oh, I know. And I'm so glad for you. And I'm so glad you have your trust fund and you're putting it to such good use.
It's Jade. She's calling about the money.
What money?
Oh, we're helping Jade with the deposit so she can get her own place.
Are you out of your mind?
If now's not a good time,
It's fine.
it's just that all the landlords that I spoke to, they wanted a deposit before they show you anything, so
It's not a problem. Where are you? I'm going to bring the money.
at Java. And I just want to thank you one more time so much.
I'll see you in 15 minutes.
Jay,
What's up, Case?
if you don't stop spreading rumors about Maddie, I'm going to spread some about you.
Maddie, the fresh air will do you good.
I don't want to go out. It's just for a few hours. We'll go get a picnic from that little gourmet shop at the mall. We'll drive out to the country.
Yeah, we'll talk to the cows. The sheeps.
We'll relax.
Yes, we'll relax. You need to relax, and you need to forget about everything that's happened in the last few weeks.
Because that's behind us. It's never going to happen again.
What do you mean?
It's just, I don't want you to worry, about the terrible things that have happened to some of the kids that you know. That will never happen to you.
How do you know?
You know what? Let's just go. It's a beautiful day. We don't want to waste it.
Henry, Eve, I need a word with Maddie.
We were just on our way out. I promised Maddie a picnic.
Well, that'll have to wait. I need to have Maddie down to the station for a few questions.
About what? I already told you everything that I know. What more do you want?
I want to know about those knives you took from Crash.
Maddie? Maddie!
Come on.
Look, if there's something wrong with the baby, I'm the last person Emily wants by her bedside.
Oh, no, stop. Look, I don't care about Emily. I just care about you. Sorry I ruined your day.
It's not your fault.
I'm pretty sure this is just another one of Emily's tricks, but you know, because it was the hospital that called, I should probably go down there.
Yeah. So you should go. Go.
Yeah? You'll be okay? I'll call you.
Oh, God, Mom, tell me I'm not in labor. It's too early to be in labor. This baby will not survive.
We don't know why you're cramping. It could be for any number of reasons. A lot of them not serious at all.
Some of them serious.
Well, don't go jumping to conclusion. That's why Dr. Schiller has ordered the tests.
I did not
okay?
miss this baby. This baby saved my life. This baby was my second chance. It saved Johnny's life. It could be a girl. I mean, this baby could be a little sister for Daniel.
It would be wonderful. Boy or girl would be wonderful.
Oh, what if I've done something wrong?
Sweetie,
Oh, God, Mom.
you've done everything you could. You had excellent prenatal care. That's all you can do. The rest is up to God.
What if God is punishing me?
Well, that would put you right at the center of the universe, wouldn't it?
No. What I did for Jennifer, I gave her the stem cell. Maybe I did something. Maybe I took something from my baby that my baby needed.
All your baby needs right now is for you to relax, like Dr. Schiller told you to. Come on, sweetie. It's going to be all right. I swear. It'll be all right, okay? Okay. Try to calm down.
You're very new to money, and you've got really good impulses. You want to share and take care of people, and that's very commendable, but you have to protect yourself, too.
Look, you may not believe this, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I really don't care about money. I mean, obviously we need the basics, a place to live, tuition, but it's not like I ever set out to be rich.
Okay, that's great. And that's very refreshing. But not everyone's like you. For some people, money is everything. And for those people in this world, they will do anything except work to get money.
Well, Jade's not like that.
You're not like that. You're an extremely hardworking young woman who has all kinds of goals for herself. You want a college career. You want a career in music. You want a good marriage. And all of that takes work. And you are willing to do it. And I don't think Jade has the same outlook on life. I mean, look what she did to the Snyders.
But she feels really sorry about that.
Oh, I bet she does, because they threw her out. And then what happened? She cozied up to Will. And she got him to learn how to download a paper. Would you have done that? No, you wouldn't have. You would have stayed up all night long before you ever would have bought somebody else's work and tried to pass it off as your own.
Yeah, they made a mistake.
Oh, that's true, they did. So tell me, what does Jade want to do with her life? Does she have any plans? For college? For career?
She wants a home.
Don't we all?
You know, she's had a hard time.
Harder than you? No, I don't think so. It appears to me that she's a young woman who feels that she's entitled to a life that's better than the one that she has. But where's she going to get that life? From you? From Will? Gwen, you are not responsible for your friend's needs. Now take a look here at what's happened. First, you moved her into your sister's house. Then you get her a job, and now you're paying her rent. When is it going to stop?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you gave me my trust fund, no strings attached.
Yes, darling, I
Then
did.
it's none of your business what we do with the money, including helping Jade.
I'm not spreading rumors.
Oh, but you told my mom that Maddie killed Nate and Leah.
I didn't say that.
You implied it.
Your mother is a cop. I gave her my statement.
No, you volunteered your statement.
How many more people have to get knifed, Casey?
Look, Maddie didn't do it, all right? She couldn't. And by you telling my mom what you saw, you just made her look guilty.
She's doing that all by herself.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
She's acting guilty. When you talk to her, she won't even look at you.
Maybe that's because all of her so-called friends think she's a murderer.
Casey, she sliced up Leah's car with a butcher knife. We all saw. The same kind of knife that Leah was killed with. And I know that you don't want to hear this, but maybe the thing that I saw her throwing over the bridge...
It could have been anything.
And then she went out with Nate.
and Nate ends up dead, stabbed to death the same way Leah was killed. Look, if Maddie's not the killer, she's doing a damn good job of making everybody think that she is.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
You want to tell me how long Margot's going to keep my little sister barricaded in the interrogation room?
However long it takes to get to the truth.
She's a minor, you know. We could put a stop to this right now.
Look, this is a capital case, man. If your sister's involved, the law would treat her as an adult.
What do you mean involved? Maddie did not kill those kids. If you knew her...
Look, I know something happened to her in Chicago. Something bad happened to her, real bad. Her spirit was hurt. Okay, she ran away, and for the longest time, she's been acting as if nothing happened. But then she ran into me, and it all changed.
Oh, she ran into you? Okay, yeah. Dr. Phil, why don't you back up a second? Are you telling me that because she was sexually assaulted, that now she's a serial killer?
I don't know. Do you think Maddie's been herself lately?
No.
That doesn't mean anything.
Look, do you want to know why Maddie's so withdrawn? Why she's so distant from the world?
Of course we want to know
Why
that.
don't you start by telling me the truth?
Maddie, do you recognize this knife? It's the one you used to slice up the upholstery of Leah's car. You took it from Crash. And now another knife has gone missing from Crash. And 2 kids are dead. Both Leah and Nate were killed with the same knife. Maddie, where's the other knife?
I'm not trying to put myself in the center of the universe. I'm not. But what if some higher power or something is punishing me for all the horrible things I've done in my life?
Baby, that's not a productive line of thought, okay?
I'm serious.
I know, but you've got to relax. Just relax. I'm going to go find
Don't go. Just stay with me. Please don't go.
You're okay. Just relax. You got to relax.
I know.
Is baby okay?
There's no need to be defensive here. You can use your trust fund in any way that you wish. I'm just trying to give you some advice. Your brother would give you the same advice. And so would your sister. You can ask any lottery winner. They're a target.
You know, Jade's not targeting us. She's a friend.
Really? For how long? You keep shelling out to her, and I promise you, you're going to begin to resent it, and then she'll start resenting you too.
But that's the point. We're helping her get an apartment so she doesn't have to live with us anymore, or with my sister.
Would you please tell me why her housing is your problem?
Because I know what it feels like not to have a place to live.
Jade has always had a place to live. First, she was with the Snyders. Then, of course, yes, she did scramble for a couple of nights, but pretty soon she ended up at your sister's, and now she's here.
What's your point, Mom?
My point is she has a talent to convince anyone to give her what she needs. Don't you see that? She didn't earn it.
What did I do to earn it?
Honey, you're part of a family.
Well, Jade doesn't have a family.
Okay, all right. Let's just assume for a minute that her adoptive parents are beasts and they threw her out. But you tell me whose trust she has earned since she came to town? She came to Oakdale to deceive the Snyders.
Okay, that's enough about the Snyders.
My point is this. She's very willing to lie to anyone to get what she wants. And if you keep shelling it out to her, she'll see you as an easy touch, and she'll keep coming back for more.
No, she knows this is only a one-time thing.
Really? Does she?
I'm gonna go tell her. I gotta go.
Bye. You want to keep your husband? You'd better nip this relationship in the bud.
You know what? I don't care what you think. You don't know Maddie at all. When I first met her, she was always joking. But you know what? It was only because she was afraid to let people see what was on the inside. She has the softest heart of anyone I ever met. And a conscience, too. She could never commit murder. It's just not in her.
And you hunted me down to tell me this because...
Because you pointed the finger at her.
I'm not the only one who thinks she's guilty. Anne does too, and so does half of your class. For a really good reason.
Yeah, it's a theory with no evidence. The cops would have arrested her if they had anything concrete.
Maybe, but your mom is pretty fond of her.
Oh, so now this is a conspiracy. Maddie's a serial killer, but my mom likes her, so she's not gonna arrest her. Get a grip.
You know what? Be my guest and hold Maddie's hand if you want to. But just do it in front of a lot of people in broad daylight.
You know what? Just lay off, because she didn't do anything.
Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
Now, I know you and your sister love Maddie very much, and you would do just about anything to protect her, including lie to the police about her whereabouts during the times of the murders. And believe, I can understand that. I have a family, too, and I would hate to know that they're involved in a crime. But kids are being killed.
This has nothing to do with Maddie.
Look, you may be right, but if she's innocent, then we need to figure out what's troubling her and why she seems like a suspect, or else the killer just might decide she's next.
Where's the other butcher knife? You need to talk to me. I know that you're involved. You need to tell me what happened. Where's the other knife?
I reached for it, but it fell.
What fell?
The knife. I almost had it, and then he was on top of me, and he...
Nate?
What?
Nate was on top of you?
No. Of course not.
Well, then I don't understand. Look, honey, I know that this is really hard for you, but you have to tell me everything that you remember. You said you dropped the knife.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did. You said you went to grab it, but you couldn't reach it because he was on top of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was no knife. Just leave me alone.
Hey, you seen Jade?
She just left.
Well, did she say where she was going?
No.
You want to tell me what happened?
Let's just say we had a conversation.
About what?
What do you think? She's spreading rumors about Maddie.
Okay, about that, I know she's sorry that she talked to the cops, but your mom really put her on the spot.
Yeah, but she didn't need to make it sound like Maddie was guilty.
Well, she's worried, man. 2 people have been killed.
That's not Maddie's fault.
I'm not saying it is.
Look, Jade's a proven liar. She'd do anything to hurt Maddie. What? Oh, you think that Maddie would stab Leah, then waltz over to the bridge, get rid of the bloody knife while someone was looking at her? Come on.
I hear you, okay? How are you doing?
I'm just worried about her.
Yeah, we are too. She hasn't been herself.
Yeah, and the last thing she needs is for people to be gossiping about her.
Well, she's lucky she has you.
Tell her that.
I don't think she's gonna listen to us, but you gotta keep trying because she's in trouble and she needs all the support she can get.
Maddie, you have got to tell me what happened. Yes, it did. You told me you reached for the knife, but then it fell. Is this the knife that killed Nate?
I didn't kill anybody. Don't you know me better than that?
Honey, I know that you've been through something really terrible and that the best people do the worst things when they're stressed.
I'm not stressed.
Yes, you are.
You're the one that is stressing me out. You and Officer Griffin.
Officer Griffin simply reminded you of what happened in Chicago, that you were attacked, that you were sexually assaulted. And ever since then, you have not been yourself. You're withdrawn and you're angry.
Because you forced me to talk about something that I didn't even want to think about. So, yes, I'm a little depressed and confused because I remember things. I go away for a minute and I see things and then I come back, but it doesn't mean that I killed somebody. I liked Nate. He was a good person. Do you really think that I could hurt someone?
It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter. You have to try and remember what happened that night. Maddie, I am helping you. Tell me what happened the night that Nate was killed.
So you think Maddie's in danger?
How dare you? What a terrible thing to say.
Look at me, 2 kids have been killed. Okay, Maddie knew both. Now, if she had nothing to do with their deaths, she absolutely had something to do with their lives. Which means that Maddie, too, is also in jeopardy. which is why it is critical for us to get to the truth.
Okay, so you just want to help Maddie, right?
Of course I want to help Maddie.
All right, that makes you the good cop, right? And Margot's the bad cop.
So if he's the good cop, what's she saying to Maddie?
I don't know, Eve, but she's been in there an awful long time, don't you think?
Yeah, too long.
Hey, wait!
Is my sister under arrest?
I'm sorry, Detective.
And Maddie and I are still talking, Eve.
No, you're not. If you need anything more from us, you can call my lawyer. Come on, baby, I'm taking you home.
What are you saying, that Jade's after my husband?
You're too smart a girl not to have thought of that yourself. I thought so.
Okay. It may have occurred to me that Jade was interested in him, but I talked to Will about it, and I asked him point blank if there was something that I should be worried about, and he said no, they're just friends, and I believe him.
And so do I. But I think you need to consider the possibility that Jade will try to do whatever she can to drive a wedge between the two of you, especially now that she knows that he has money.
No, Will's not gonna let that happen.
Will may not be able to see what she's doing. Gwen, I love my son deeply, but he's very vulnerable. And that's my fault. I leaned on him too much when he was little. My marriage was falling apart for all kinds of reasons, and I pushed him, I confided in him, I demanded that he go along with whatever I thought was best. And as a result, he's swayed easily. I never allowed him to grow up to have the right kind of instincts. I mean, look what happened with that term paper and the test. He allowed himself to be led in the wrong direction. And then when he thought that he had hurt us, he lied, and look what happened.
Well, he's gone back to school.
Because of you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to my son. And I'm not trying to butter you up or interfere. I want him happy. That's all. And I honestly believe that my son will flourish if he stays married to you. Which is why you two have to stay together forever.
Jade.
Hi. You got my message?
Yeah, I got your message. Why couldn't you meet me at Java?
Oh, Casey was there.
So we couldn't meet outside? You had to drag me all the way down here?
What's wrong? Is it Gwen? Oh, does she feel like I'm pushing you too much about the money?
No, she's fine about the money.
Oh, okay, so what's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just do this.
This is fortune. This is more money than I've ever seen in my life.
Well, we wanted you to have enough to make a fresh start.
I don't know what I would do without you, Will. You're the most generous man.
Well, you know, it is from both of us.
Of course. Thank you.
So, I gotta get out of here.
You can't wait and celebrate with me for a little bit?
Well, Gwen's waiting.
Right, okay.
And, now that you're getting your own place, I think we should cool it.
What do you mean?
I think you and I need a little space.
Every time I try to back away, I end up facing the same essential truth. I love Paul, and he loves me, but that doesn't mean I'm blind. I'm as worried about this situation with Emily as you are, which is why I told him I wouldn't marry him until the baby was born and he sorted things out.
That is the smartest thing you have ever done. I'm very proud of you.
Well, I'm not a masochist, Mama. I don't want to be in the middle of all this. The problem is... Okay, he planned this picnic for us, and it was really sweet. It really, really was.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, well, you don't have to. The point is, the hospital called Emily had been admitted because of some problem with the baby, and Paul went rushing over there, and he asked me if I wanted to go with him, but I just didn't want to. But anyway, he's doing all the right things, and...
And it still doesn't feel right, is that it?
No, it doesn't. But I expected that. What I'm worried about is that I told him to be kind to Emily, you know? I mean, she is pregnant, and we are gonna have to deal with her once the baby's born.
And she is the baby's mother.
Yes, she is. She's also Emily. And I'm afraid that she's gonna use his kindness against us.
Is everything all right with the baby?
Dr. Schiller is running some tests. I'm gonna go find her and see if any of the results are back. Okay.
How you all know?
I'm okay. How'd you hear?
Hospital called me.
Because I didn't ask them to call you.
I'm the father, Emily. I should be here.
I don't want to lose this baby,
You're
Paul.
not gonna lose this baby.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I know that. Emily, everything's gonna be fine.
Is Meg with you?
She's very concerned. She said I should come right away.
So she's not here?
No. She thought it would be better if I just came by myself.
The tests indicate that you're showing signs of preeclampsia. The swelling, the spiking BP,
Is
the
the baby
cramping.
okay?
Well, the baby's signs are normal. We'll treat the preeclampsia, and if you can commit to taking it easy,
I will.
then
I promise. I will do whatever it takes.
it takes bed rest and no stress.
Do I have to stay in the hospital?
I'll let you go home and we'll see how you do. But I want you in bed, or on the couch, or the chaise in the yard. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and I'll see you next week. Okay. Susan, I'll get the script to you.
Okay.
That's great. Baby's fine. Em? Em, you okay? You want me to get the doctor to come back?
No. No, he moved. Or she.
I think it was a foot. You want to feel?
Can I?
Yeah, sure you can. Come on, it's like the hospital said. I mean, there's a reason why they called you to be here. You're the dad.
Meg, we both know that Emily will do anything to get what she wants. It doesn't matter who she hurts. Oh, sweetheart, forgive me, but I really do wish that you could just stay away from both of them. That's what I wish.
Do you really expect me to stay away from someone I love?
Meg, you have loved a lot of people. It's time that somebody loved you back.
But he does.
No, not the way you deserve.
Okay, Mama, look, I don't need a lecture right now. What I need is some advice. So how do I handle this?
Well, Meg, the baby is not going to go away. If you want Paul, you're just going to have to accept that. And also the fact that Emily is here to stay.
Okay, so then what?
Well, if you really, really want this man and all his baggage, you just got to get in there, I guess, and fight for him, that's all. But listen, you better make sure it's what you really want. Because there is a child involved here. You hear? So, you had better listen to your heart before you commit to this. Otherwise, you're going to make a very bad situation worse.
I thought we were friends.
We are, but we made a mistake. And if it ever got out, it could ruin my marriage. I can't let that happen. So, since you're gonna have your own place now, it's a good idea if we just take a little rest. We'll still see each other.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? Act like I don't know you? Is that it?
No, of course not.
You still don't trust me, do you?
No, it's not that.
been so good. I've kept your secret. I've been so nice to Gwen.
Yeah, you've been a good friend.
So what is this? Insurance? Is it a bribe?
No, we wanted to help you.
I never asked for a dime. You offered.
Jade, it's not about the money, all right? I want to focus on my marriage.
Please. You're blowing me off. It really hurts.
It means a lot to me that you're in our corner, but I trust my husband, and he may have let Jade help him at school, but he's not going to start a thing with her. We're married, and he takes that seriously.
Okay, I'm glad to hear you say that. And I hope you're right. But you have to be on the lookout here. And you've got to set some boundaries. No more overnights. No more gifts of money. Jade has a job and an apartment. Let her take it from there.
Okay, you've got a point.
And no more time alone with your husband.
No, but they're friends. And if I start acting like I don't trust them,
Honey,
he's just gonna...
you are married now, and I realize that all of your friends are probably still living at home with their parents, but you have taken a giant step into the adult world, and the rules are different. Married people put each other first, and friends, especially friends of the opposite sex, come in a very distant second.
Okay, but the thing is, she's not just Will's friend. She's my friend, and we both wanted to give her that money.
But whose idea was it?
It was Will's, but I agreed.
And did he discuss it with you before he promised this money to her?
No.
I rest my case.
So she mentioned the assault.
Well, I think so. She said that she reached for the knife and he was on top of her.
About Nate?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I think that maybe Nate may have done something to trigger a memory of the assault in Chicago.
I need to talk to you.
Whoa, that is rude.
It's okay, Casey. I understand.
I don't care what you've been through. You do not insult one of my officers like that. Do you understand?
So where's Maddie, huh? Did you arrest her?
No, I did not arrest her. She's not locked up.
I know you dragged her in here because everyone at the Lakeview's talking about how she was almost tackled in the
wait a
parking
minute.
lot.
You were at the Lakeview?
Yeah.
How many times do we have to have this conversation, Casey? Your father and I made it very clear. Stay away from her. Until this investigation is concluded, stay away from Maddie.
Sorry, Mom. I can't do that.
Let's go get our suits.
You want to go swimming now?
Yeah, I want to go swimming now. It's hot, and hey, instead of cow tipping, we'll go lake hopping. What do you say? Maddie.
I hear you, Lewis. I don't agree. I'm sorry. I can't. Not now. Bye.
It'll be fun. Come on.
Sorry about that.
Who was that?
My neglected husband. He wants me to come home. But don't worry, honey. I'm not going anywhere. Not until this awful mess is resolved.
I just go for a walk.
A walk? Yeah. I could use a stroll after that stuffy station house.
Sure.
By myself, please.
I don't think that's a good idea, Pumpkin.
You heard the police. It's not safe. There's a killer out there, and he's targeting teenagers.
Yeah, so why don't we go back to Plan A? Let's go for a picnic.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, let's rent a movie then.
I'm going for a walk.
Madeline, what about the killer?
I'm not worried about the killer.
Did you feel that?
No.
Okay, it's like a little flutter.
Oh!
Stop it! Isn't that amazing? Oh my God, it's like it's a signal. It's like the babies and they're saying, "It's okay, Mommy and Daddy, I'm okay. Stop worrying about me."
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We got some good news. Everything's fine with the baby.
Oh, that's great, Paul. I'm happy for you.
Maddie needs me, Mom. Everyone from school thinks she killed Lee and Nate. Even you think she did it.
What I think doesn't matter. 2 kids are dead. Maddie's involved. I don't want you hurt. Do you understand?
Maddie would never hurt me.
Do you think that she would have hurt Nate?
No, that's the point. She didn't do it. And if you'd stop thinking like a cop and thinking like my mom, you'd realize that. She lived with us. I mean, you know her. This is the girl that wouldn't sleep without a nightlight on.
You know what? Until an investigation is concluded and someone is under arrest...
she's guilty until proven innocent? I didn't think it worked like that, Mom.
Oh, well, aren't you just too smart for your own good? You know what? I don't have time to explain this. Stay away from Maddie.
Sorry, Mom, but I'm gonna need full access. You know why? Because I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Look, I know that you think that you're helping, but I'm starting to feel like you're insulting my husband.
Honey, your husband is also my son, and I love him very much.
Yeah, so do I, but the difference is that I believe in him. Will is the strongest person that I know, and most people didn't think he'd even make it out of that stupid psych ward, let alone get married, let alone make a life for himself. I mean, he's an amazing human being.
And you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear you say that you feel that. I'm just trying to warn you. This Jade is a very conniving young woman, so don't let her get too close.
I don't care how close she gets. Will would never betray me like that.
You don't care about me one bit. All you care about is Gwen.
She's my wife.
And I'm your friend. At least I was supposed to be.
You are, and you've been great, which is why we wanted to help you out.
No, you mean I've behaved. I've been good, and I've kept your secret.
Don't say it like that.
Well, that's how you make me feel, like you're ashamed. And I get that this can mess things up between you and Gwen. That's why I never said anything. But what happened between you and me, it was special. I was there for you when you needed me. And I know it never went beyond that. But it meant something to me. Like we understood each other. And I thought I could count on you like a friend, like you counted on me. But you don't care about me. You don't care about me at all. I'm just some girl you had sex with. Well, you know what? The hell with you.
Jane.
No, your debt has been paid. So don't worry about it. I won't bother you. And even though you don't deserve it, I won't tell anybody that we slept together because I wouldn't want to embarrass you.